So the scandal's bad enough, and now they're covering up, and they tried to cover up the scandal quite literally by putting black duct tape over it, the camera. And now on top of that, they're denying us access to the information about what happened that day. One thing Judicial Watch has been doing virtually alone is exposing the corruption and the concerns we have about the way the Secret Service is run. And we've highlighted how DEI is corrupting the Secret Service, how they've changed the standards, or they have very strange standards depending on whether you're a man or a woman in the Secret Service in terms of fitness requirements. As I've highlighted that, the fitness requirements for active agents who kind of run around with guns are very different for men and women. A woman who operates at the highest level of fitness under the tests would be in the lowest level of fitness if she were a man. And you saw the video of President Trump at Butler. I don't know, do we have that video? We posted something on Shorts the other day, didn't we? Well, anyway, you saw the video of the women who were protecting the president with their lives, and I'm not downplaying their heroism, but the agency should not have put them in that position because it looks like to me they didn't fit the bill in terms of being able to provide the protection Americans would expect for President Trump or any other protectee of the Secret Service. So you have this DEI system every day, every way. DEI, as we highlighted, is the #1 priority for the Secret Service. And then just today, or the last day or so, it's broken that, and further confirmed, the Secret Service is denying Trump adequate security. He's had to cancel at least one major event. He's been warned by the Biden administration the Iranians want to kill him, and so he's asking for military protection. The type of military protection that Kamala Harris gets and President Biden gets, and I understand why, I'm not just saying they shouldn't get them, but given the threats and the fact he was almost killed twice, you would think they would want to go out of their way to provide him the extra protection, but they don't, because it hampers his campaign. And dare I say, it places him at risk. And the left has made it a mantra to place President Trump at risk. They want to jail him, and too many on the left want to kill him. And that's how I interpret the refusal of the Biden-Harris administration to provide him adequate protection. It's not just incompetence, it's politics. And the Secret Service itself is a mess. So not only is it, the politics, but you got to wonder who's running the show there. So Kamala Harris had some event. She went up to Massachusetts. I think it was a fundraiser or some type of political event. So she has a big Secret Service contingent. And there was video that emerged of them, Secret Service agents and other personnel, breaking into a private business. Let's go to that video. There's the agent. She sees the security camera, looks around, see, she comes back. Yep, she comes back. Here she comes back, gets the chair. And tries to cover up the video with tape. A Secret Service agent. There we go. And they break into the office to use the John or otherwise hang out. And so this just happened. When did this happen? July. It just happened in July. And Judicial Watch asked for documents about the scandal. Even the Secret Service was embarrassed about it. It happened on July 27th, And we asked for documents shortly thereafter. All emails and text messages of members of the Vice Presidential Protective Detail regarding the break-in by Secret Service officials of the 413 Salon in Pittsfield, Massachusetts. So we basically want to know what went on and who knew what and when. Simple FOIA request. And we've gotten the hand to the face from the Secret Service again, and we've had to sue. The New York Post reported on August 11th, the Secret Service apologized to a salon owner in Massachusetts who alleged, it's confirmed, that individuals broke into her business to use the bathroom during the agency's security work for a nearby Kamala Harris fundraiser. A Secret Service officer covered a camera outside her salon with tape. So the scandal's bad enough, and now they're covering up, and they tried to cover up the scandal quite literally by putting black duct tape over it, the camera. And now on top of that, they're denying us access to the information about what happened that day. As I say, the Biden-Harris Secret Service broke into a business and tried to cover it up. And they're still trying to cover it up. So as I said, Judicial Watch has been second to none in trying to figure out what the Secret Service is all about. We've sued over to DEI. We exposed how Joe Biden's dog, because this is in the book, you got to get the book to see the details here. You're not going to believe the stories about Joe Biden and his dogs. And they're kind of unpleasant to read about in some ways. What's outrageous about it is that Joe and Jill's dogs attacked and bit 25 Secret Service agents, and no one would have done a thing about it but for Judicial Watch uncovering it. And we wonder why the Secret Service is dysfunctional. Imagine if go to work and your boss lets his dog bite you. Says, oh, sorry. And you go in the next day, he bites you again. Oh, sorry. And nothing's done. That's today's Secret Service. And they're breaking in. We had an American Revolution to protect our property from improper search. Well, actually, it was like quartering troops. It's more on point there. It's outrageous. And as we're hearing today, they still don't have the proper protection for Donald Trump. I know you're worried about some people are worried about whether he's going to win. I'm worried about whether he's going to live, given the way the Secret Service has been operating. But don't worry, Congress comes back 2 weeks after the election, and they'll handle it then. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and like our video down below.